Most people believe they're building wealth. What they're actually doing is renting volatility. They believe they're protected, but protection that depends on market behavior is not protection at all. There are only two structural platforms in finance: win-lose or win-win. And most people have never consciously chosen. That's the problem. Now let's take a look back. My grandfather lived through 1929. He watched wealth evaporate, not decline, disappear. That experience shaped him. Years later, he built significant wealth. But he did something most don't. He transferred risk, gradually, deliberately, into assets that performed independent of market cycles. He prioritized durability over performance. My father inherited those assets, and he followed modern financial doctrine, diversification, professional management, performance optimization, and over time, through sequence of losses, through structural exposure, the system slowly dismantled what had taken decades for my grandfather to build. That contrast forced me to ask, what was structurally different? Most financial plans are built on a win-lose platform. When markets rise, you rise. When markets fall, you fall. When someone wins, someone loses. This is participation. Participation is normal, but structurally, it's exposure. A win-win platform is different. It's built on contractual structure. It layers stability. It builds margin. It reduces fragility over time. It does not depend on market direction to function. That distinction changes everything. People often ask why interest rates move slowly. Because financial systems are balance sheets. And balance sheets are sensitive to duration mismatch. If rates move too quickly, assets and liabilities misalign. Liquidity compresses. Fragility expands. In the early 1980s, when rates surged into double digits, large portions of the banking system were under pressure. Stability required time. Because abrupt shifts ripple through corporations and households. Policy moves slowly because structure requires stability. Most individuals have never examined their own balance sheet structurally. In a win-lose platform, outperformance requires underperformance somewhere else. Markets redistribute outcomes. They do not eliminate risk. They reallocate it. For every realized gain, there is a transferred exposure. For every seller at a profit, there's a buyer assuming uncertainty. And this is structural, not emotional. Capital enters markets quickly. Liquidity expands, valuations rise, but when capital exits, liquidity contracts faster than it expanded. That asymmetry is structural, and fragile systems amplify asymmetry. Return creates optimism. Margin creates survivability. Most portfolios are optimized for return. Very few are structured for margin. That's why volatility feels destabilizing, because margin was never engineered. Diversification reduces volatility, and it does not eliminate sequence of risk. If losses occur early, capital shrinks permanently. Even if averages recover later, average return does not equal structural durability. Time requires margin, and without margin, recovery becomes dependency. That's participation. So here is the only question that matters. What platform are you on? Are you participating? Dependent on market behavior? Or are you architecting, independent of volatility? Most people inherit participation. Few deliberately choose structure. If this reframes how you see risk and growth, I offer a structured diagnostic called the $1 Million Hour. We map your current platform, we measure margin, and we identify where risk lives. No obligation, just clarity. Because once you see your platform, you can choose deliberately